6 months, half a year, and in that impossibly short window, your baby has transformed from a creature who could do almost nothing independently into a social, laughing, reaching, rolling, communicating little human with opinions, preferences, and a personality that is entirely their own. But what is actually happening developmentally during those 6 months? And more importantly, what can you be doing right now to support each milestone as it emerges? I want to walk you through the 10 most important skills your baby should be building by the 6-month mark, based on current CDC developmental guidelines and pediatric research. And for every single skill, I'm going to give you a real, practical action you can take today, not a vague suggestion, a specific thing. Let us go through them one by one. Skill 1. Head control. By 6 months, your baby should be able to hold their head steady and upright with minimal wobbling in most positions. This sounds simple, but it is foundational. Every single physical milestone that follows, rolling, sitting, crawling, standing, walking, builds directly on the head and neck strength that head control represents. Real-life example. Think about what happens when you pick up a newborn. You cup their head, you support their neck completely. Now think about a 6-month-old. They hold their own head up the moment you lift them. That transformation happened because of the tummy time and floor time they experienced in every single one of those 6 months. What to do today? Start tummy time if you have not already. Even on your chest counts. Build to 3 to 5 minute sessions several times a day. If your baby cries during tummy time, try getting on the floor face to face with them. Your presence makes it tolerable. Skill 2. Rolling. Most babies begin rolling from tummy to back around 4 months and back to tummy by 5 to 6 months. Rolling is not just a cute party trick. It's the first time your baby uses their whole body in a coordinated, intentional movement. It requires core strength, neck strength, arm strength, and spatial awareness working together simultaneously. Real-life example. A mother I spoke to described the moment her baby first rolled as terrifying because it happened on the changing table. Lesson number 1 about rolling: once it starts, assume it can happen anywhere. What to do today? During tummy time, place a colorful toy just slightly out of your baby's reach to the side. The motivation to reach for it initiates the weight shift that leads to rolling. Do not do it for them. Let them want it. Skill 3. Reaching and grasping. By 6 months, your baby should be actively reaching for objects and grasping them with both hands, transferring between hands, and bringing everything directly to their mouth. This bilateral coordination, using both hands with intention, is the early foundation of every fine motor skill your child will ever develop. Real-life example. Watch a 6-month-old given a crinkle toy. They grab it, they squeeze it, they bring it to their mouth, they drop it, they look for it, they grab it again. What looks like simple play is actually a full cognitive and motor workout. What to do today? Offer toys of genuinely different shapes, weights, and textures. A smooth wooden ring, a soft crinkle square, a rubber teething ring. Different shapes require different grip adjustments. That variety builds hand and finger dexterity. Skill 4. Social smiling and laughing. By 2 months, most babies produce their first genuine social smile, not the reflexive newborn smiles, but a real response to your face. By 6 months, they should be laughing and showing visible, unmistakable excitement at familiar faces. Real-life example. There's a moment, usually around 3 to 4 months, when a parent makes a silly face and their baby laughs for the first time. I dare you to find a parent who does not cry at that moment. It's the first proof that your baby knows who you are and is happy about it. What to do today? Get ridiculous. Make faces. Use an animated, expressive, warm face when you talk to your baby. Research shows that babies whose parents use exaggerated facial expressions and varied vocal tones develop stronger social responsiveness faster. Skill 6. Recognizing familiar voices and faces. By 6 months, your baby should clearly prefer you over strangers, calm at the sound of your voice from across the room, and begin showing the early signs of stranger anxiety. This is not a problem to be managed. This is healthy, secure attachment forming exactly as it should. Real-life example. Notice how your baby tracks you when you move around the room. Notice how they calm when they hear your specific voice, even when they can't see you. That's not coincidence. That's months of your consistent presence building a neurological recognition that you are safe, known, and irreplaceable. What to do today? Respond consistently. Show up for cries. Make eye contact. Talk to them during care routines. You're not doing anything complicated. You're doing the most important thing. Skill 7. Cooing and early vocalizing. Before words come sounds. By 6 months, your baby should be producing a variety of vowel sounds, experimenting with pitch and volume, and beginning to produce some consonant sounds. This is proto-language, the rehearsal stage for everything that follows. Real-life example. When your baby coos at you and you coo back and they coo again, that's a conversation. It has no words. It has everything that matters about language. Turn-taking, response, communication as connection. What to do today? Respond to every single sound your baby makes as if it's a meaningful statement, because to their developing brain, it is. You are teaching them that communication produces a response. That is the foundational lesson of language. Skill 8. Visual tracking. By 6 months, your baby should be able to smoothly follow a moving object with their eyes across their full field of vision. The visual system develops incredibly rapidly in the first 6 months, from a newborn who can only focus about 8 to 12 inches away to a baby who can track a toy across the room. What to do today? Slowly move a toy or your face side to side and up and down in front of your baby. With very young babies, use high-contrast black and white patterns, which their developing visual system can process most easily. Skill minus. Mouthing and oral exploration. Everything goes in the mouth. The sock, the toy, your finger, the corner of the blanket. This is not a hygiene problem to be constantly corrected. It's essential sensory development. Your baby is mapping the physical properties of objects through the most sensitive organ they have. What to do today? Provide safe objects of genuinely different textures for mouthing: rubber, fabric, wood, silicone. Resist the urge to constantly remove things from their hands, unless it's a genuine safety risk. The mouthing is the learning. Skill minus. Weight bearing through legs. By 6 months, many babies enjoy standing with support on your lap, bouncing on a firm surface, and bearing weight through their legs. This is preparing the hip joints, leg muscles, and balance system for walking, which is still months away, but whose foundations are being built right now. What to do today? Hold your baby in a supported standing position on your lap. Let them bounce. It feels fun to them, and it's genuinely useful for their lower body development. Skill minus. Early emotional self-regulation beginnings. This one is the most overlooked skill on the entire list. By 6 months, babies begin to show the very first seeds of self-soothing, turning their head away when overstimulated, briefly breaking eye contact to reset, finding a thumb or finger. These micro behaviors are the earliest precursors of emotional regulation. Real-life example. You're playing with your baby and suddenly they turn their head away and seem to disengage. Your first instinct is to re-engage them. Bring their attention back, do something more interesting. But that head turn away is them saying, I need a moment. Respecting it is the right move. What to do today? Watch for the head turn away. When it happens, pause. Let them reset. Then follow their lead back into engagement. You are teaching them that their communication works, that their needs are heard. That's enormous. 10 skills, all building right now. All influenced by what you do every single day in the most ordinary moments of your life together. You don't need a curriculum. You need a mat on the floor, your face close to theirs, your voice narrating the world, and your consistent, loving presence responding to everything they signal. That's enough. That's actually everything. Subscribe for more research-backed parenting guides every week. Share this with a parent of a baby under 6 months who needs this right now. I'll see you in the next one.